Well, welcome back everybody to another video. And today I'm here on the Dungeness River. The atmospheric river has made this river 100 times bigger. And look, even these side tributaries are absolutely full to the brim. Beyond the map will be in an attempt to leave no stone uncovered. So think about Sasquatch in any way possible to try to leave biases behind. Beyond the Map is a new series on Expedition Edge where we take everything we've learned in this year and a half and we get off the trails and we get into Sasquatch territory, and then we go back and we go back and we go as many times as we can, trying to go weekly and trying to gain Sasquatch's trust and learn as much as we can about it in these weekly visits. So we've narrowed down our area in which we want to continue to visit. So here we go, guys. Beyond the Map. Just came across this carcass, you guys. Looks pretty fresh. I'll check it out, see if I see any teeth marks or any what could be Sasquatch markings on it. Right here next to the river. Hey everybody, welcome back, and today we are up at Slab Camp off of the Dungeness River Valley in the Buckhorn. Well, we came back up here today because of a subscriber, a fan, Joe, shout out over at Uncanny Cryptid Cartography, who flagged this location on the map and told us to check out the foothills of Blue Mountain for this anomaly. And sure enough, we found it. A giant hand. Check this thing out, you guys. So in this video, I first take a trail into the heart, the palm of this hand, into a clearing, and I'm set up a trail camera. The next part of this adventure, I meet back up with Matt, and after we've talked to Joe and got some of his tidbits, Matt and I come back out and we follow another route that follows the thumb. So this trail we're on looks like it might be an old logging road, and it's just full of these tank traps. And right now, one, we have an atmospheric river coming through, but it's also winter, so a lot of these traps are full of water and they're collecting down in the tributary that is the Gray Wolf, which will lead to the Dungeness. This is exactly where Bigfoot would want to be. Alright guys, let's go. Now, as you can see from my map, and you can check it out for yourself, there's literally a giant hand in the Blue Mountain. Now, standard geology tells us that this is simply a result of mechanics. You know that deep beneath us, heat from radioactive decay drives convection currents in the mantle that pushes together, crumples the crust in the mountains, and forces magma up through the cracks. When that magma cools deep underground, it forms igneous rock, and that is the key, because those rocks, often rich in quartz and crystal, are not just dead zones, they're batteries. When tectonic pressure squeezes that rock, it creates piezoelectric effect, generating those electric magnetic fields. So when you stand here, you realize Earth's energy dictates geography just as much as physics does. We aren't just standing on a rock formation, we're standing on a generator. Whew. It's been a bit of a hike, and we're almost to the end of this road down here, and we should come up to a little trail that leads off into this clearing. Getting close, you guys. And I can't really see it as good on the video, but that looks like it could be a track right there. And it almost has, in the middle, that ridge right here. Look how big that is, though. Dang. This is it. Come on. You can feel it in the air. It's that primal sensation of being watched. A static charge that makes the hair on your arms stand up. Some attribute this to the mycelial networks humming beneath the soil, but many of us know this as the Oz factor. That sudden silence where nature holds its breath. This feels like an ancient, sovereign ecosystem where the standard of laws of physics might be suggestion rather than rule. Wow, this spot is a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. I've been out here for about 2 hours trekking through these woods, but according to Onyx, I'm really close. All right, guys, just taking a breather. Well, this is it. We made it to the clearing. It's pretty wet in here. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to hike into it, but I'm definitely going to try to hike around it, find a good spot to set up a game cam, and check it out. Look how vast and open this is. Here's the little end, and it like bones out into that big field over there. And a lot of this water is running off and going down here. So all the water runs out through here and eventually will run down into the Grey Wolf River, the tributary into the Dungeness. But this little river right here creates a little valley in which whatever's coming into this field or out of this field is using to get down into the main forest. So peaceful up here. But you can feel a bit of an energy. But it's a peaceful energy. I think I just heard something behind me.
This connects back to sacred geography. Indigenous cultures have long held that sites like Chaco Canyon or the Serpent Mound aren't placed randomly. They align with invisible energy channels. Whether you call them spirit paths or ley lines, modern theories suggest that they are cosmic highways, a planetary grid of telluric currents fueled by that geothermal heat below. So, what does this mean for Sasquatch? If we stop thinking of them as just North American ape and start thinking of them as an entity that has mastered its environment, it changes everything. We believe these geological anomalies create natural pathways, energetic shortcuts through the dense forests. If these lines amplify natural vibrations, a creature that is attuned to the earth could use them for more than just walking. We're talking about bio-location, the ability to manipulate their own frequency to match the environment. They aren't just hiding behind trees. They're following the path of least resistance, surfing the magnetic contours of the Earth's own power grid. So I've scoped out as much as I can of this north part of the clearing. The rest of it's just too mushy and wet right now. You need actually like galoshes to get through this, and I just got hiking boots. So, but I also left the trail camera, got that thing full batteried up, so it can stay up here for quite a while. I'll come back up here in a little bit and check on it. Couple weeks, couple months, we'll see. But man, this spot's pretty awesome. But we're gonna head back down to the truck now, and it was awesome, you guys.